my sister started out in the Padova mission, which then divided into Milano and Rome. Her mission president became the mission president of Rome, and she went to the Milano mission. So she came back. 2 weeks later, I left. So I had some time to learn a bit about Italy and the language and the president, and he absolutely adored my sister. I mean, he was one of his favorite missionaries ever. So when they got word that I was coming, they called my house and spoke to me directly. So I'd already gotten to talk to him on the phone. Then we flew out, and it was hot. It was late August. It was August 29th, I think, I got there. And it was so hot. And if you're not used to humidity, I grew up in Georgia, so I was a little bit prepared for humidity, but the humidity was horrible. It was 90-something%, and it was just, whoa. Everyone's clothes were sticking to their body, and we'd been awake for 30-some-odd hours. We had to fly through Munich and had like a 6-hour layover and some delays, and it was really muggy. But not a single person was miserable. We were all super excited. Like, everyone got their homesickness over with in the MTC, and we were all just so excited to be there finally, because it felt like the MCC took forever to get through. We loved it, but it took forever. and I was so excited to speak to people. The assistants to the president and the mission president came and picked us up at the airport. And President Jensen is one of my favorite people in the world. He just gave everybody a smile and a huge hug and welcomed us all. And the way I like to say it is, if you can imagine a human being that looks like Humpty Dumpty, that's my mission president. He was a teddy bear, a spiritual giant, but just a real sweetheart. And they all took us. They didn't take us straight to the mission home. We went straight to the mission office, and all our luggage went to the mission home. So we just kind of all felt disoriented, had no idea what was going on or where we were. Then they just had us dump our stuff they eventually took us to the mission home, just had us like freshen up for about 20 minutes. And they took us straight out to St. Paul's outside the walls, which is this beautiful old cathedral, and has some interesting references which can be correlated with Mormon worship. It was originally built in 500 AD, so not too long after the apostasy. And there were some interesting things which, you don't want to speculate too far, but could be holdovers.